What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Season Gaming Bitcast episode 369. It is another, we'll go with mediocre Sunday this time around, as we sit here in the U.S. on a 3-day holiday for a lot of people. But sorry about, for those of us joining us live, being late. We literally started the show. We were talking for a good 3 minutes, apparently to each other, because the streaming software had an error and didn't pop it up on the screen until I saw our good friend Fat Boy's comment saying, "Who are we waiting on?" And I was like, "Oh, we're not live right now." So that was just a joy.
It's called rehearsal. All right. We're doing a full technical rehearsal of the show. It was great.
The problem is we've never been more insightful. We've never been more funny.
Yeah.
You will not believe what we were talking about.
Hogue and I finally agreed on Star Wars. It was it was a healing moment, and it was not. Yeah.
And it's lost to history. So we're going to try this again. We were literally 3 super chats in to the conversation. Let's try this again. So good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Here with my good pals, which I don't even think the jokes are going to land the same this time, Hogue. So we're just going to go ahead and move on.
You've got a Travis here. You've got a Hogue. Let's hit some super chats. Let's keep going.
Yeah, you know us already. Today we're going to be talking about the first party output for PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox in 2026. Pretty light news week overall, so we figured we'd run down what all the studios are working on, the latest updates in that front, so we'll touch on some of that. We've got the castings for Tomb Raider and God of War from Amazon we'll touch on, and we had the Resident Evil Requiem showcase this week as well, so we'll touch on that. Of course, before we get into any of that, though, we got to catch up with the community, so let's do this again. Starting from the top, we've got 5 SG memberships from Vintage Willow. Willow, thank you as always. I was just saying a few minutes ago that memberships count just like they do super chats on the channel. So 25% of that will go to Extra Life. Of course, Hogue reminded me I need to pin that on the chat. So I'll do that at some time in the future when I remember, even after rehearsal. But Willow, you're awesome. Thank you very much for that as always, and appreciate it. And then we got into a nice conversation about Blood on the Clock Tower from our good friend Alex Segovia. Travis, hit us again.
Yes, at Slayer Giant has been a member for 14 months and writes, "I have seen the light. I'm a Blood of the Clock Tower stan. Also, temporarily simping 51-year-old daddy Leon Kennedy for the next month and a half. Smiley face wearing sunglasses to be cool or protect his retinas from sunlight." Yes.
I've never heard that before.
I like that we get the summaries of the jokes now. It's very funny.
Yeah,
it's Cliff Notes of the jokes, so that's probably an older reference. AI summary of the jokes. Yeah.
Look, guys, I nailed the technical rehearsal. I took feedback, and now I'm applying it to the.
You did. You made it.
Production.
You made it quicker.
And it would have gone over
snappier.
smoothly if it weren't for you dang kids and that stupid dog. Yes. Slayer Giant is referring to the fact that he's also a longtime viewer, as you can tell. He's been a member for 14 months. And also Rob Frawley, who often joins the show. They both joined me online to play a game of Blood on the Clock Tower, and we had a very, very fun time with them. So thanks for playing, guys, and definitely will be sure to include you again later. And also, while Ains, Hogue, and I were not doing the show, we talked about Ains joining us as well, so that would be sick to have him there as well. Hogue, you can come to it, I guess.
I can't join because you guys play in the depth of the night, and I don't stay up that late.
This Friday we played on Friday at 5 p.m. So that'd be what, 8 for you? Is that your bedtime? Is that you? Are you already
8? Isn't, but the game does take some time.
Yeah, that's true. We played for 2 or 3 hours, so yeah, I would have gone until 11 your time. Yeah, so you would be asleep by the final game for sure.
I could be asleep in the middle of the game. Very poor poisoner.
Fun, that's a great strategy. Nobody
Rick? He's just sleeping
man. Exactly. Nobody suspects that.
But you bring up a good point about the sunglasses on the smiley face. You know, one thing that has always bothered me since I was a kid, Travis, is the depiction of the sun itself with sunglasses. Why does the sun need sunglasses? You see that in a lot of cartoons and comic strips and things.
That's true. Maybe
always bothered me.
Cool.
The sun is too cool?
Yeah, they gotta save themselves from their own heat, dude.
Maybe. See,
I don't know.
This is the kind of stuff people missed when we didn't start live recording.
Yeah,
and now we can bring it back.
They're probably thankful. Yeah. Blood on the Clock Tower sounds awesome, Alex. Thank you as always for being a member. We have Don, I don't know what you're doing this morning, my friend, but we've got like 5 or 6 super chats from Don, so we're just gonna run through them.
Oh yeah.
Let's start.
Don Lionheart, $5 super chat. Hello, friends. Goodness, it's been a minute. I've been staying up unreasonably late on Saturdays, sleeping through Bitcast and unable to super chat.
How dare you?
That was a very proper.
I was gonna say, is Don Lionheart Vincent Price? What is
Don
this
Lionheart, $5 super chat. Pardo, how are you all doing? Where is our holiday cooking video? I've been fine. Thanks for asking, assuming you did. Excited for Fantasy League 2026.
We'll answer the question in a moment. We're going to keep this string rolling.
Don Lionheart, $5 super chat, part 3. The main draft is done. Just counter picks now. I love it. My 8th year. Maybe we get a community one next year. Game-wise, I'm mid Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 DLC. Don Lionheart Super Chat Part 4, $5 paid. I also played the 7 reimagined demo. Looking forward to it. Plus, I played and platted Pirate Yakuza. I'm caught up on mainline games, partying smiley face. Don Lionheart Super Chat Part 5. $5 paid. That's for the first time. That's for the first time since I started playing them in 2017. Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties hype. Also, ended up getting the Trails plat. I adored that game. Don Lionheart Super Chat Part the 6th. $10 paid. Number 2 of 2025 for me. Easily beat it. Did Pirate Yakuza, and I had to go back for 2 more cutscene skipping runs for the plat. Charming out the wazoo. Beyond excited for 2nd chapter. That's it for me.
That's it, Don? That's all you got for us?
That's all? I feel like now that's all I do on the show is read Don Lionheart super chats.
We have a dedicated employee just for Don Supers.
That's it. That's all I'm here for. Job
I like
done.
how
I'll see
your
you guys
accent
next
got
week.
stronger and stronger with each super chat.
It did.
Yeah, well, he became more adamant. I don't know.
Don, that is awesome. Trails in the Sky is fantastic. I'm glad you loved it as much, if not more, than I did. It was one of my top 5 games of last year. I love what they've done with the remakes. Pirate Yakuza, also a great game that I enjoyed. Obviously a different kind of game than Trails in the Sky and Legend of Heroes, but I enjoy both those. You and I, we have the same cut of jib. So I appreciate you, sir.
Can I ask you a question about part of what Don said?
Sure.
He said we're done except for counter picks. I still have a bunch of empty slots in my lineup.
You picked 5 throughout the year.
Yeah, they had set the draft so that we only do a draft now of half of the set.
Yeah. Okay, and then the other 5. Okay, so that's kind of good because I did my harder ones early. So now I can just kind of pick up unknown games.
And you have a distinct advantage there, so flex.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm going to do it. I'm going to know about games right before they come out. I'll be like, add to my draft. It's going to be cool.
Just a reminder that we're nearing the end of our draft. We do have a channel on the Season Gaming Discord about that, and we are going to allow the community to vote on who they think is going to win. I'll create a spreadsheet of all of our teams so it's easy to see, and then you can place your votes, and we'll do a game giveaway and some other giveaways at the end of the year when we see who wins. So that'll be fun.
Yes, you can see why you're going to vote for Hogue. My set is fantastic. You're going to love it once we're done.
Once we're done, you're going to love it. On the cooking video and update. What?
I think I got this. I'm feeling good.
On the cooking video, Travis just waiting still to record. So we'll get that out as soon as we can.
100% my fault on this one, guys. I'm dealing with some stuff. It's been a busy January for me, so I'm hoping to get it recorded this week.
Yep. Sorry. All good.
It will be up though. I promise.
Yes, we will. We have not forgotten. My stuff's recorded. We're ready to go. It'll be up soon. All right. Don, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the super chats, of course. And thank you for the support. Machine,
Machine XP, member for 16 months, writes, I'm disappointed with Travis. When mentioning Dawn Walker last week, he didn't pronounce it as Dawn Walker.
Travis is now frozen.
You think that might be Elgato, but it's just Travis.
It's just my
Travis.
face. It's just how I be sometimes. You guys get it.
Machine, thank you, my friend. Fat Boy Harbor, the 10-pound super chat.
Fat Boy Horror, 10-pound super chat. So, how long before Microsoft are banned in Europe? Only kidding, or am I? Anyway, morning, boys. What are we playing? Finally got my Switch 2 again, so I'm a happy camper. I did British because he paid in pounds.
I see.
There you go.
So there was some thought process there.
Yeah, and he was very posh because he's from southern UK.
He is not from southern UK.
Well, in my mind, I made him posh.
Oh, yeah.
You should have done a northern UK accent, huh?
Go for that. I'd love to hear it.
I'll do that next time. I'm working on all my different regional UK accents. So.
Yeah, you got quite a few to go. Yeah, there's a lot.
Aren't there like 150?
There's a lot. It's shocking, to be honest, how different each region sounds.
Yeah, it's the same here, right?
I wouldn't say it's as vast. There are several here. People think all Americans sound the same, which is not true.
No.
Yeah, there are quite a few here too.
I think there are as many, but I think they're appreciated less because we have so many accents in America, which is so fun. I love it.
Fat Boy, thank you very much. We'll get to what we're playing here in just a moment. But cool about your Switch 2, of course. That's awesome. Mr. Rob Frawley.
Rob Frawley, member for 37 months. Wow, that's a long time. Slayer Giant has a good poker face. Now I know. That's right. Alex 1 is the bad guy. Convinced everyone he was just an innocent new player who didn't know what he was doing when really he was killing everyone the whole time. Oh, Rob Frawley. How the mighty have fallen. It was a good game
though. Yep, Rob, thank you, and thank you for being a member for so long, my friend. Unlike Alex, that slacker over there, right?
Yeah.
And shout out to our good friend, Mr. Shadowrider 60.
Mr. Shadowrider 60. Oh, nice. I was
getting
ready to read a comment. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. He's a good friend I talked to on Blue Sky quite a bit.
So, you actually talked to him? Oh, no, you just talked to him on Blue Sky. Yeah, he comments on all my stuff, and I always appreciate it. He always writes a lot of positive stuff. Nice guy.
Yep. Thank you all so much. And by the way, as I told you when you said you did Fat Boy Horror Southern, I knew that was going to be his response.
There we go.
Said it.
There you go. Oi. JC Southern. There you go. That's him doing a rebuttal.
Solid. I think you nailed it.
Hey, that's one of the accents. Don't tell me that's not. Was it Darvish?
Okay. I won't tell you. It's fine. Of course, we've got Tide's picks to get to as well. We have a Resident Evil Requiem themed, according to AI, pick today. So here you go.
Horrifying. Oh, actually, I kind of look cool. I mean,
you look very serious.
The headspace is unbelievable. Like, I need to work on camera angles so bad. But, not bad.
Is Hogue in the village from Resident Evil 4? It looks like the bell tower.
I was going to ask exactly what the background is depicting here.
Yeah, you're kind of a desperado look. Ains, you fit right in. Even the headset works, honestly, because you kind of look like you're on comms or something.
Well, I mean, you look like a Stars team member that's going to get eaten by dogs, and then the real team's going to have to come
Richard,
and see your body.
Yeah, Hogue, you're definitely dying. Ains, I don't know. Let's see. What would Ains be?
What would I be?
I could see Ains being like maybe a supporting character. I'm definitely the guy who like comes to you on comms and like works for the government and says that he's on your side, and then partway through the game,
you look like Wesker.
Umbrella. Yeah, I'm definitely working for Umbrella. Like partway through the story, I'm betraying the good guy for sure, without question. Those glasses are evil. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah.
That's good stuff, Todd. As always, thank you very much.
Maybe Ains, maybe we're in cahoots, but you become buds with Leon and you betray the plan to.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
It sounds like me.
You go native.
Go
you know, I can see that. I can see that.
As
is
always,
Leon
thank
Kennedy
you,
really 51 in Requiem?
Yes, he is.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's a good year.
Yeah,
you guys are like 51, right? How old are you
No.
guys? 61?
Less.
Oh, no, I don't believe that.
Substantially less. Like,
nah, you guys are like what, 48? You're like barely less. Come on.
It's a lot less than 51.
48 is?
Who's 48? No one here is 48.
You guys aren't that old? How old are you guys? I don't know, actually. I just know you're older than me.
Not 48.
I know I'm closer in age to your son that I played Tarkov with.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
It's close,
anyway.
Though. I'm like right between you guys.
We're moving on.
Fine. God, never ask a woman her age. Didn't realize, lady. Sorry about that.
Fat Boy asked what we've been playing this week, so why don't we jump to that? So, guys, you got anything good, Travis? I know you said that still playing a bunch of stuff that you can't talk about yet. Is there anything that you have played that you could talk about?
Yeah, I can talk about. Oh God, what's the name? Picarella. Have you guys played this game? The yo-yo. It's like a 2D Legend of Zelda game.
Pipistrello. Right?
Pipistrello. That one. Yeah, I've been playing that one. That game is sick. I'm late to it. I think it came out in the middle last year, and I just didn't have time for it. But I was like, I'm feeling for like an old retro game. And that game fucks. It's pretty good.
Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's called. See, I forget about the names of things, but that's a good ass game. I've been playing it. It's like 2D Zelda.
Okay.
But modernized, and you got a yo-yo and you can do fancy tricks with it.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit more of Star Tropics than Zelda, but yeah.
It's pretty good.
That's a deep cut. Yeah, it's overwhelmingly positive on Steam. There is also a demo on Steam if you want to try it. So
yeah, highly recommended. I'm having fun with that one.
Pretty cool. It's got DLC as well.
Yeah. Huh. That's the only game I can talk about. I'm doing a lot of work for stuff that's coming out later in the year right now that I can't talk about. And then I'm, when I can, I'm catching up on games and finally working my way through Silk Song. I'm playing Miles Edgeworth Investigations. I'm still playing that. I'm almost done. I'm on the last case. I'm going to finish that probably today or tomorrow. So yeah, dude, I'm getting stuff. I'm getting through stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, I was suddenly in the mood for a Souls-like experience. It had been too long, I suppose. So I decided to finally go back to Lies of P. I've tried that game a couple times, and both times fell off of it in the first couple of areas. But I'm cruising through it now. I'm in it. I was actually playing it before the show a little bit. I think I'm on either the 4th or the 5th main area now. So few of the major bosses down, rescued some people back at the hotel. So cruising along. And I've heard that the Overture expansion is actually really good for it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm getting into it. So and I heard that the game just gets better as it goes, like deeper into the game. So yeah, that's about all I played. I was traveling this week, so I didn't play anything at all until I think Friday. And that's what I've been playing since then. So pretty quiet, to be honest with you. Looking forward to playing a little more Battlefield 6. But Season 2, one of the news items this week, Season 2 was supposed to come out Tuesday, as we're recording this on the 20th, but it got delayed. So it got delayed to February 17th, almost a full month, which is kind of crazy, knowing how big Battlefield's team is and how many copies that game sold last year, that they were not better prepared to go from Season 1 to Season 2, which I feel like we've talked about endlessly on this show of like live service content deliveries not being prepared to deliver. So we'll see what happens with Season 2.
Does that, I assume they didn't say, does that have anything to do with Zampella's death?
They didn't say that, no. But one of the other news items this week, which we can probably just mention now, is if you didn't see, Julian Garridy, who was the longtime Ubisoft creative director who creative directed Star Wars Outlaws, along, I think, with one of the older Watch Dogs games, or maybe one of their other major games I'm forgetting. He was directing Division 3, and actually just last week commented on how well Division 3 development is going, left to join the Battlefield team. So that's kind of an interesting thing. We'll see how that shapes out. I don't know if, filling Zampella's, obviously filling that hole's impossible. Zampella was a one of a kind, but it's obvious that I knew EA seems to know that they need to get some more people over there to help with Battlefield now. So, yeah. Little quip about Julian. I ran it at Summer Game Fest last year. I went to lunch with a friend right around the corner from the main downtown LA Live area there, and literally ran straight into him in a restaurant. Julian said hi to him, got a picture with him. Nice dude. So, Hogue, what you been up to, man? You're usually more on the go here with random games.
Aren't I always, right? So the big one for this week, I talked about Terra Invicta last week. That game is still enormous and spending a lot of time on it. But the enormous game for this week is that the Trails series that Don was talking about so happily with respect to the remake of the very first game, Trails in the Sky First Chapter, is culminating now in what amounts to its Infinity War endgame sequence. And Infinity War just came out in North America this last week, and it's called Trails Beyond the Horizon. And I can't recommend this to anybody that isn't at least somewhat caught up in the Trails universe, because this is really multiple arcs of a dozen different games coming together in multiple groups, and they will just talk at each other about the events of prior games while trying not to spoil those games because they still want to sell them to you. So you have a lot of sentences early on, especially, that are like, well, I think it might be her dealing with that situation. You're like, okay, let me try to remember what happened 20 years ago and who are we even talking about and who are these characters? But outside of that, Trails continues to be just the best world to live in. It is one of the most well-realized things in gaming ever. And it continues to kind of morph around the technological changes that happen over this timeline in this game series. So like the first trilogy is about airships and how that might affect the way countries interact. The second series is about trains and how that changes industry and how different towns are abandoned and things like that and how that changes how countries interact. Various parts of the series are about what happens if you introduce the internet to a fantasy world. And now Beyond the Horizon is about what if one of these countries got a space program. So this thing is fantastic. I love this series to death. It is absolutely inscrutable, and you cannot enter it on this game I'm talking about right now. Please don't try. But it is exactly what I want out of an RPG. I'm really excited to continue playing it. It seems like it's going to be another massive Trails game. So I'm always looking forward to that. But that's been my big thing this week.
I've talked to a lot of people lately who have been playing the Trails games. A lot of positivity. It seems like that's a very, very beloved series. How many actual games, and don't mean to put you on the spot here, but how many actual games are there in that universe?
So Beyond the Horizon is game 13. And these are all in the same world in the same timeline.
Jesus.
Yeah, so the way they do it is the arcs are in different countries. So Trails in the Sky is in one specific country that is modernizing airship travel. And then Trails of Cold Steel, which is a 4-game series, is in one specific country that is working on building trains. Cold Steel in that case is train tracks. And then you've got different names that are very JRPG. Trails Into, I think it's Into is the preposition. Reverie, Trails Through Daybreak, and now Trails Beyond the Horizon, which goes back to the original kind of naming conventions, which at least talks about what kind of trails we mean, because we're talking about space travel now. But it's a space program like with the gantry. It's got like an Apollo rocket. It's just crazy to see in a fantasy world. It's fantastic. I love it all. But yes, it's interesting to see Trails kind of grow and expand because they are asking you to remember things that you played on your PSP 20 years ago. And it's like, I remember you, maybe. And then because they're not trying to spoil a lot of what they did before, it really will be a lot of this commentary be like, oh, you know, what happened that time. And it's like, no, help me out. It's like, there's so many coups and backstabs and god kings and multidimensional whatevers. You got to help me, please. And it's not really that interested in doing that. So it's a tough bit of homework, especially early on. But the game itself, what they're doing in this particular story, seems to be coming together now, and I'm really excited about it. But yeah, it's people say it takes 10 hours to get good. 10 hours, you aren't through the prologue necessarily of this game because they're just trying to get you up to speed with all these different groups.
Wow. That's one hell of a daunting universe to get into now.
Yeah, no, you cannot. This is not the place to step in. I really think that's why they started the remake project, because this is the end sequence, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Like I said, I heard a lot of great things, so that's cool, man. Was that the bulk of what you played this week?
It is. Yeah. I also reaffirmed, I was going to say discovered, but really reaffirmed that I really love boats and water travel. So I've been playing a game that I mentioned a couple weeks ago, a lot, called Cast and Chill, which is just you are a fisherman on a lake. It's all pixel graphics. And it's just got an easy loop of you get enough fish, you buy the next rod, you can catch bigger fish, you get a new location, that kind of thing. Just a very simple, no fuss, no muss kind of thing. I also was playing a game called Sail Forth, which is really you're just in kind of a nothing environment with a boat, and you're sailing around different islands and trying to advance the story. Story is in big quotes there. But it's just nice. It's got nice music. It's got nice sunsets and sunrises, and you just travel on a boat with a friend. It's fantastic. What more could you want? I've also been playing Dave the Diver because he's getting an expansion very soon that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
So,
in the jungle.
Yeah. Just finding out that I really love water elements in my games, which we already knew about the game that shall not be named right now. But yeah, I thought I would mention that. So yeah, Trails Beyond the Horizon, Terra Invicta, and boats and fishing.
Subnautica.
I was not playing Subnautica, but yes, that would fall under
that's
that.
one of your water games. Yeah.
Well, I think you do need to keep track. It may already be too late, Hogue, of just how many individual games you play in 2026. Like, make a spreadsheet.
I don't know that I could do that because I'm even skipping some of the ones that I played this week. There's a new mystery game I've been playing called Murder Hotel.
Okay.
There's another mystery game I've been playing called, I think, Little Problems. Like I'm constantly touching various games, but don't necessarily bring them up in the Hogue's Notes portion because they aren't the biggest titles.
He's just touching
to bring you up to speed on. Yes.
Yeah.
He does a little touch.
Hey, Proxy. Proxy did say it. He just didn't say it. So yeah, keep that game's name out of our chat. Prox, come on now. All right. What was I gonna say? All right, let's jump over to kind of the first party output then. So yeah, like I said, quiet week this week of the news. So we figured we'd go into this and kind of did a little bit of research anyway, just to get up to speed in my mind of where things were from each of the first party, kind of the major projects that we're aware of anyway, and anything that's rumored out there that has any type of validity to it. So I think we'll start with PlayStation. So let's start there. And so the things we know from PlayStation, and we've talked about some of these, of course. I think the big one early in the year, in the first quarter anyway, assuming it doesn't get delayed again, which is a caveat you can throw on any of these, is Marathon, of course, which people don't really think about as PlayStation first party, but it is. March 26th, and this week we got the new video from them. They're really starting to ramp up their marketing efforts and showing off more of that game. And I got to be honest, Travis, you have a good sense of the vibe here too, and I've been talking to a lot of people. It feels like Bungie's turned that corner. Like, it feels like the vibe is shifting on this game.
Yeah, they always do.
Because the video this week was about the shells, and they had 4, if I remember correctly, Travis, when we first played that game. They had 4 you can use, and this week they showed that there are actually 6.
Yes, there's always been 6, but there were only 4 in all of the builds that they've let people play so far. So
okay,
yeah.
So they detailed all 6.
Yeah, there's 2 a medic, and I forgot what the other one was that like nobody has actually played as.
It is a I can picture it. I forget the name of it now. Anyway. Yeah. But they also added a rook, which is like the 7th, right? Or not added, but they have a rook, which is kind of like your free kit, where you can go in mid-game, you don't risk anything, and you can just basically scavenge and keep what you get. So I don't know. The hype around this game seems to be evolving, and I know quite a few people who have turned 180 degrees on it now and are really excited for it. I think my biggest concern, as we've talked about before, is really the level design and the variety of the levels and maps. I think they really need to expand on, which I hope they will. But I do like what they're
there were
showing
only 2 in the version you played, right?
3.
There were 3?
There were 3.
One was the spoken wheel one, and then one was the big swamp one. What was the other level you played?
It's a long time ago now.
I'm trying to avoid saying things I can't say, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you only played 2 maps.
No, trust me, there were definitely 3.
Okay.
Because I've played Marathon twice, 2 different builds.
But one was right.
One was with you and Rob. Remember the first time when that first beta, and then played it, I don't know, a few months ago.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. I can't remember, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. I'm less concerned about the level design. They're going to have a small amount of maps, but they have some stuff, including the effectively the end game level that's on the Marathon ship. That's supposed to be like the big There Be Secrets map. It's not the biggest map in the game, but I don't know. I feel like that the process of like moving back and forth between the different maps and getting different experiences and the level of sweatiness, depending on which map you choose, is going to be I think it's going to be cool. I also think it'll be kind of different from Arc Raiders, because Arc Raiders is interesting, but you're mostly just going to different maps to get different materials. The feel of a lot of the maps is kind of the same. We're big open areas, and you're going inside like ruined buildings. And I think Marathon has a little bit more diversity in terms of. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, Bungie is best when they have their back up against the wall, and they have their back up against the wall probably more than they ever have at this point in time. And they have a very talented team. Like, love them, hate them, their team is very talented, and they've pulled off massive mega hits when people thought that they were down and out. Whether it was moving away from Halo or any of the various Destiny snafus that they've managed to recover from. Right now they're in a very tough situation because they just came out with a Star Wars licensed expansion for Destiny that went over like a lead balloon, and which is hard to do when you have the Star Wars IP, frankly.
I think historically now we can say that the Star Wars IP might be more of a lead balloon than a rising balloon, right? We've got we've got Destiny.
Why don't you guys start?
I would say in terms of like sales and attention toward your property, that could not be more wrong. Like,
we can just look at the numbers, Travis. Star Wars is not selling copies of anything right now.
That's just not true. Like, if you like take the Fortnite crossover, like there's an entire audience of people that wouldn't play Fortnite that come just because there's skins in that game. It's true. You add like a Star Wars IP into a card game, and suddenly people fly in to just because they want their collectors, they want the art, like stuff like that. And I think the fact that Destiny managed to do like worse than they've ever done after having a Star Wars crossover is notable, especially for that series that has had lots of comebacks. Like, people have come back to that game, but they have an aging player population and a shrinking player population in that game. And if Marathon isn't a success, the future of Bungie is pretty bleak.
Yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
So I like that people are turning around on it. I've personally always believed in this game just because I've seen, I think, more than the public, and I know what they're going for, and I think that it plays to all the strengths that Bungie has as a studio. And all the people I know who are like in testing for this game and have played like hundreds of hours in it and seen stuff that I have not seen are even more high on it. Like, they're like, it's going to be successful. It just needs to, it needs to come out, and people have to like see all the stuff that's in the game that they don't know is part of the game yet. But I'm glad to see that sentiment is turning. I hope that holds. Always rooting for Bungie, even when they have, even when they piss me off on occasion. But yeah, it's I'm ride or die with Bungie. They're my boys. But, yeah.
Well, it's only 2 months from release at this point, so I mean, it'll be here before we know it. We'll see how it shakes out. I am getting excited for it though, which is cool.
You can tell I have a lot to say about Marathon.
Yeah, definitely not a Hogue game.
Well, no, because the original Marathon was, but they decided to make it a bastard child of itself. So yeah, go nuts, Marathon fans.
Also known as evolving.
Sure,
change is good. Hogue.
Durandal would know about that.
Most people probably don't even know what each of you are referring to right now.
Hey,
anyway,
Durandal or bust in the extraction shooter. I don't think they're stupid enough to just say no. We don't need our best character in this series, but we'll see.
See how he shakes out, or that shakes out, I should say. A month after Marathon, they release Saros, which we've talked about, my most anticipated game of the year. So on April 30th. Not too many new details on this one, so not a whole lot to say, but just super pumped for it. And obviously, we'll be talking more about that one nearer to release.
Saros will be great. Returnal is probably my favorite game of the generation for PlayStation. So Saros will be great.
First party, yeah. It may be mine too. Obviously, Wolverine is the big one that they're pushing. I did double check, so they are reaffirming this is coming out this year. Now, of course, as we already said, that could move. And we've talked a little bit about our expectations here before. But I really need to see them move the needle. For me, I need to see them move the needle from Spider-Man a bit. I hope this is not, as I always say with PlayStation games, very template-y. I hope Insomniac really does push the bar beyond just saying this is bloody and R-rated and violent, because it's Wolverine versus Spider-Man. But I really hope they evolve their kind of storytelling and kind of action chops with this game compared to the Spider-Man games.
Well, it can't be worse than Spider-Man 2. Like, I really don't think it can be.
It can.
Give Insomniac credit.
Yeah.
They could screw it up even
Things
more.
could always be worse, Hogue.
You mean from a storytelling perspective?
You're optimistic
right?
about pessimism?
Yeah, there's that old Jewish joke of the optimist and the pessimist. At least it couldn't get any worse. Yes, it can.
Sure, it can.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how this one shakes out and whether. I
really do wish they were selling it on more than look how bloody it is. I would like to hang my hat on something to be excited about here.
Yeah, me too. I think we'll see kind of a big, probably state of play dedicated to Wolverine later this year. So hopefully that shows what we want to see. The other one they have that they're banking on is Tokon Fighting Souls. Now obviously this isn't made by PlayStation first party, but it is published by PlayStation, so it's more of a partner effect here. As we've said before, this Arc system works. These are the kings. So if this one isn't amazing, I would be more shocked than anything else. I think it's going to be amazing.
It'll be great.
They also,
I just don't get super excited about fighting games.
Me neither anymore. I mean, I love them. I used to play the hell out of them, and it's one of those genres that I think has just passed me by at this point. I just don't get into them like I used to.
Which genre?
Fighting games.
Oh, fighting games.
Yeah.
It's never too late to learn and love a fighting game, Ains.
Not learn. I mean, this would be a new game, so I'd have to learn it. But I mean, I used to compete in fighting games, but I don't know. I find myself sitting at home and it's just not the same. Yeah. Like I said, for like real-time strategy games, I don't care for anymore. It's just not my thing. So whatever. It's fine. Plenty of games. But yeah, Fighting Souls is going to be amazing. So PlayStation a little quiet in terms of outside of really Marathon and Saros, and we know Wolverine, but there are other studios. So a couple things here. Sorry, I was looking at the note there. So Fire Sprite.
Right, I'm not allowed to change things. I can only suggest.
Fire Sprite is reportedly working on a Project Heartbreak, which is heavily rumored from what I found to be Until Dawn 2, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if maybe that's why they greenlit a movie for Until Dawn or what. No idea. But that's what is apparently rumored. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know how many kind of character movie based, Until Dawn scenario games we need, but hey, go nuts.
I say keep them coming. Those are fun.
There are some good ones. There are some awful ones.
There's some awful ones, but that's
there's a big gap.
I mean, isn't that the horror genre as a whole? Yeah,
but when people are fighting for your time, it's just hard to commit to any of these long story games if you don't necessarily trust the team. Yeah.
Like 6 hours. If that.
Yeah, but they have multiple stories and playthroughs and characters and
6 hours. You can watch 3 movies.
Who's replaying through these games? Man of Medan, you're going to replay through that? Come on.
I have played Man of Medan twice.
Okay, that's.
I liked Little Hope, I think, better. But again,
I just like saying Man of Medan.
Man of Medan. I think that's probably the worst one, right? Man of Medan.
I don't think so. What is my least favorite? The one where they're in Iraq in the caves.
Oh, that one's fun.
No, it's not.
No, that one's good.
I forget.
Smoking the weed.
Dark something?
A little too much opium for you, friend.
I don't remember. I like Little Hope better than both of those. Little Hope was the one in the middle.
Yeah, Little Hope.
Is that the one where the bus crashes at the beginning?
The domestic issues.
That one's weak as fuck. No, y'all crazy.
It's better than Man of Medan.
No, or it actually might be better than Man of Medan. I'll give you that. I think Man of Medan.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, Until Dawn is, they came out with that remaster that just came and went. I don't think anyone really cared too much about that, but
it didn't look any different. How do you get excited about a remaster that looks the same unless you compare the screenshots directly next to each other?
Well, I think that's why this is probably heavily rumored, is between the movie and the remaster. It's like, why are you doing all that for Until Dawn if you're not going to do something with the IP? But we'll see. A reminder that Guerrilla
Until Dawn. Is that what
it again?
They're doing a remaster of the first Until Dawn.
They already did. It came out last year.
It released.
What?
That's why we're joking about it.
No idea.
It just like came and went. Like nobody talked about it at all. Like it just, it disappeared.
Wow. That completely passed me by.
You're not missing anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, I full disclosure, I do not like Until Dawn. I don't understand why people like it at all. To me, it's like just junk.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, at the time when it released, I liked it a lot. Obviously, I think some of the other projects in that vein have surpassed it now, but I like it. It's goofy.
Yeah, it was a proof of concept game, and I think it worked out pretty well.
Even when I played it back then, I was like, nope. Boring.
Some of the characters are just like horrendous.
Yeah. I could go on. I know.
It's fine.
I won't. You guys told me no more distractions. I've failed at that already.
I love Rami Malek in most things. He's pretty good in Until Dawn.
He's okay. Yeah. Guerrilla continues to be the Horizon studio. So, they had 3 Horizon projects going. So they had the MMO, they have Horizon Online, which who knows the difference between those two?
Yeah.
And then they
Nobody
have
asked for this. Let's go.
They have a mobile game as well. So Horizon Online is still in development. The MMO is the one that got canceled. We don't really know what Horizon Online means. Is like the next Horizon game that has co-op, or who the hell knows? So we'll find out more about this, I'm sure, in due time. We know that Naughty Dog's working on Intergalactic, the Heretic project. As we said when that debuted, was it early last year? Whenever that debuted, is like that game is years away. Like years away.
It had a Game Awards trailer, right? Like 2 Game Awards ago.
That may have been like year before last. That sounds about right. Yeah. But like
Balrog.
We're not
Santa Monica developers dug too deep and too greedily.
This is the problem that you get when Travis actually reads the rundown.
Cory Balrog.
We're not on that topic.
No? We're not even there yet.
You guys don't like it? I mean, you guys are talking about the...
all I was going to say on Naughty Dog is it's kind of crazy because it means that quite literally they will not have a game. I mean, it depends when Heretic Project releases, but they could not have a game in the PS5 generation.
They'll just skip
wild.
5. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just nuts. Like, what are you doing over there? That's fine. As Travis jumped ahead with Cory Balrog, I can't do it like you. Sony Santa Monica is apparently focused on his next game. So, a reminder that Balrog did 2018's God of War. Different director did Ragnarok. And then apparently Balrog's game is next, which is rumored to be a return to a Greek-focused God of War. So,
they're all dead.
Drums.
All the Greek gods are dead. You're just starting over? See, I gotta tell you, Ains, this is the lamest list. I try not to just hate on first party or Sony in this generation. I am trying not to hate. Look at this list.
Level is natural for you.
Look at this list. We're making a sequel to Until Dawn, a Horizon Online. Intergalactic may come out before you're dead, and also we're going back to Greek God of War. Like, this is the lamest, most Uncreative
agree,
list.
Travis.
You can
He's
imagine.
not wrong. He's not wrong.
Drums in the deep.
Go back to your Lord of the Rings fantasy. Yes,
his name's
absolutely.
Balrog. Now my head is just Lord of the Rings lore. That's all I want to do.
It just makes me sad. It does. It's like I can't get excited about any of these.
No, that's why I think that's why Soros is my most anticipated game on the PlayStation side. Well, in general right now, but on the PlayStation side for sure, because it's like we'll see how the Heretic project turns out, but it's just not a lot of creativity here. And I really wish that PlayStation, with all their studio might and development might, that they would go back to being a little more creative on this front. I don't know. We'll see. So I people are saying, joking about you not hating. I don't disagree with you, Hogue, honestly. I think when you look at it exactly as you said, you're like sequel, continued sequel, or reboot, sequel. Like, I don't know. That's why I said I hope that Wolverine is vastly different than the Spider-Man games, but I just don't have confidence that it will be. So I don't know.
I'll agree. Here? I'm not super excited by a lot of the stuff, except for Horizon Online. It's gonna be sick, guys. It's gonna be. Honestly, it's funny to even like try to say something positive about Horizon Online right now, just based on the concept. All right, I'll go first. I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm trying to. Why did I offer to go first?
It could be a dot hack reimagining of the Horizon world in which people are getting taken to an online place with robot dinosaurs and being eaten and killed. And it's a noir detective mystery in the Horizon landscape with the future humans coming in, and it's just crazy nonsense.
No, you're crazy. All right, here's what I'm thinking. It could be like Monster Hunter, except they're robots. Okay.
Isn't that the game already?
Yeah, but it's offline.
Do it
right?
with friends.
So now friends like Monster Hunter. So then they can afford to make the creatures bigger. You could fight bigger dinosaurs, bigger robot dinosaurs. There's my optimism for the day. I felt good. I felt really good, guys.
There you go.
To get that out there and just be positive for a bit. Woohoo!
I mean, to be fair, like if they have a huge open world, like a Wilds, but with more depth, I would say, where you're fighting, you can partner up with friends and fight gigantic things like that. Sure,
that's right.
I could get into that.
Didn't that warm you?
No,
I played Wild.
Say something positive.
I played Wild last year. I played it for like a week. I feel like my Monster Hunter bar is full for a decade.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
really
know.
Need to get a shot of this positivity that Ains and I are indulging in.
We got it. The very next game will do that for him. You just got to bear with us.
All right, fine.
I want to get
not from PlayStation,
which is not from PlayStation. No, we're actually done on PlayStation, which is kind of crazy, really. I mean, we don't know what Team Asobi's doing. Maybe more Astrobot. There's a couple.
They take a while.
There. Yeah, a couple others. Remember, PS has shut down a few studios too. So I don't know. We'll see. Gregors, I want to give a shout out to. He gifted 5 memberships over at the Hogue Law side of the house. Gregors, thank you.
Gregors knows I'm not hating. I'm just. I want to be excited about these things. I'm just not. So thank you for your memberships, Gregors. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And he also followed up with a
certified card-carrying member of the Haiti boys. Gregors Watroba, 25 Polish zloty, arrived late to the potty. Apologies. Hello, gentlemen. 2026 is not so exclusive-y. Duskbloods, Fire Emblem, Soros, Wolverine. What else? GTA 6 doesn't count. Is Fire Emblem not Nintendo exclusive?
No, he's saying this is the sole list of exclusives.
That's the list of exclusives.
Yeah, this is all exclusive. Wait, Duskbloods is exclusive?
Mm-hmm. Yes, to the Switch.
Switch.
To the Switch.
Switch. Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's the.
We have all these on our list, by the way, so we're going to talk about all of them.
I keep getting that confused with Dawn Walker. Yeah, Duskbloods is the Souls game, right?
The From game.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I would say my guess would be that Fable is not on PlayStation at launch. I think that's
Horizon,
just going to be Xbox. Well, we don't have a release date for this year. Horizon's not coming this year, but yes, I mean Horizon will be PlayStation. No,
I think I can't tell whether Travis is talking about Forza Horizon or not.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant Horizon Online. You mean Forza Horizon?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that'll be on PlayStation at launch.
I think
At
it'll
launch?
have a
It'll be
little bit
close.
exclusive window. I think maybe.
You do? Okay, yeah. I didn't think about that. We'll find out on Thursday with the developer direct, but
we will.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd expect like a spring fall kind of thing, like not even a long time, but
I was thinking they'd go for it because 5 has been such
stream
a
is
hit
on Thursday.
PlayStation. Developer direct is Thursday. Yes.
Oh, cool. I'll be back in town.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we'll see, but there's some other smaller games that are exclusives as well. So like Replaced is only on Xbox. Echo Generation 2. There's stuff like that I have listed here that's kind of partnering, and there's other Nintendo games that are exclusive as well.
Replaced.
But, yeah, we'll get into them. Gregor, thank you as always for the support. Appreciate you, my friend. All right. So we'll jump over to Xbox from their first party perspective. And I was joking, the first one will get Hogue excited, which of course it will, because it is the Lord of Hatred expansion for Diablo 4.
They're doing an expansion to Diablo?
Yeah, I know you didn't know. And Hogue has like 15 or so hours in Diablo 4. So he's really getting into it at this point.
That's cool.
I honestly don't know whether Last Defense Academy has taken over my most played game this generation, but it's going to be close between Diablo 4 and Last Defense, and they're both in the couple 100-hour range.
Have you fought Lilith yet? Or are you still working your way through the campaign?
I can't bring myself to take her down. I just like her so much.
It's because you got the hots for her. I understand it, dude. I get it.
She makes some good points. I don't know what to tell you.
She does make some good points, and she's got a nice body. I get it, dude. Pop off, King.
I didn't say anything about that.
No, I get it. You're attracted to her. You want a Diablo dating
I'm not
sim.
going to deny it.
Hey,
look, what are we talking about?
I really do think that part of what works about the Diablo 4 lore is that Lilith is clearly a demon. She's got some bad designs on mankind and Sanctuary, but she also makes some good points about the whole infinite cycle of war and whatnot. So it's an interesting character.
I get it, dude. Look, we're all adults here. We accept you, dude.
Yeah. Echoed. April 29th for Lord of Hatred, and obviously we'll be talking a whole lot more about that in the coming months. Forza Horizon 6 we just touched on. So if you didn't see, guys, the release date for this leaked this week. So it is May 19th for Forza Horizon 4. It is going to have the old 4-day advanced access for the premium model and Game Pass up subscribers or whatever, I'm sure, on the 15th of May. And on the little slide that leaked, it says it is the biggest world yet for a Forza Horizon game, which is interesting because both 3 and 5, Australia and that was 5 again?
Mexico.
I'm blanking on Mexico. Thank you. Both of them were huge. So pretty interesting that, pretty fully fleshed out world in Japan could be awesome. So as we just said, we'll see this on Thursday officially. So cool. I've said before, I don't even like saying this name because it sounds stupid, but Halo Campaign Evolved is coming later this year on Xbox and PlayStation. We've seen, the announcement of that at Halo World Championship. Not much else to say on it.
What's the like reason for like an Xbox player to buy this? Because is it
the updates.
different?
I mean,
it's
essentially like another remake. So they had obviously Halo C legendary game. They remade it a good like 12 years ago now. It was late in the 360 generation.
So is this a full? It's another remake.
It's another remake, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong. My mind's been all over the place lately. I'm pretty sure this is them experimenting in Unreal. So it's the first Halo game on Unreal.
It sounds right. I'm not sure, but it
makes sense.
Yeah, double check me. But it is also not Halo Studios. I almost said 343. It is not Halo Studios directly. They're partnering on it with, I think it's I always forget the support studio name. But it's the secondary studio that's actually making this one.
Candy Crush. King Studio.
So we'll see. I don't know, man. They're changing some things. Some hardcore Halo guys have been down on it, but I mean, it looks beautiful and it's Chief, so I'll be there regardless. But we'll see.
It's the first non-slip space game. It is Unreal 5.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was there.
Wow.
It's getting developers used to the tools and working in that environment. So while they make their new Halo game, so
Wow.
I don't see a non-Halo Studios developer here, but I am skimming.
they usually don't talk openly about it, but it is
skimming off the top.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, still cool to see Halo on PlayStation. I know that's sounds weird, I guess, but it's the world we live in. So it's kind of weird though, because I don't really care. The reason I always wanted Halo on PlayStation and I didn't care so much about it is really for the multiplayer audience, like grow that audience for the multiplayer game. And this is a single player only game. So
PlayStation
really
people don't play online games. They're there for the single player, story driven crevice crawlers.
Look, I just wanted some easy people to shoot. You know what I mean? They can join multiplayer.
That's
and get
right.
Shot.
You just go start hunting the people with little PS next to their names.
That's it, man. They're easy targets.
You know what was a glorious time in history was when there was the Stadia. The Stadia had people who I think had never held a controller before. And I would play Destiny on that platform because you could.
I remember that.
Yeah, you could just switch your character over and play on that, and it was so funny running like trials, the like uber competitive mode on that platform, because sometimes you'd play against like god tier players who were like me, just like there to troll, and other times it would just be 10. What
did he just call himself a god, Hogue?
Oh, I mean, a Destiny back in the day. Yeah,
so the sentence, I was actually thinking about that while he said it. I think he meant they were trolls like him, not gods like him, because that would be too far.
No, I was a god in Destiny back in the day. Now I kind of suck. I haven't really even played multiplayer in a while, but I probably suck because I have not kept up with that game. But yeah, back in the day, dude, I was unstoppable. A beast.
Elite.
Yeah.
It was good shout out by a regular Machine XP, which I had forgotten. So apologies about that. But there are 3 additional missions in Halo Campaign Evolved.
Wait, what? They're adding missions to the Halo Combat Evolved campaign?
They're missions that were cut previously by Bungie. Yes, I forgot about
cool.
that.
All right, I'm now interested. Now you gave me a shot of positivity, and it had to come from a commenter, not Ames and Hogue, because they're just pessimistic,
down on the world.
They can't say anything nice.
You know what?
Never say anything nice anymore.
You know what makes Hogue smile?
Water.
There we go. Now put him on a skull and bone ship.
See, he smiled. So that's Halo. We'll learn more later this year, I'm sure. Also, this Thursday, as part of Developer Direct, we get Fable finally. So this is the big one we talked about a couple weeks ago. Hoping we get a release date. I would think you would want a release date here for later this year.
Is it part of the direct or no?
Yeah, this feels like a release date direct.
Yeah. I think Xbox only does directs for games that are coming out that year, right? That's been their MO. Their top of the year Xbox showcase. They're all games that come out that year.
I believe that's been the structure that they've used for the last couple of years.
I would say that's a target. Yeah.
Well, this is the one that has the little like hand-drawn release dates with the arrow, and they have that. It's the same thing that they've done
like
for
the roadmap for
that
that year, right?
Yeah. Sure.
But Fable by far is the most exciting thing for me in terms of the next week, because I don't know what to expect from it. I don't know what it looks like. That is the big mystery box. I haven't seen Horizon 6, but I have notions of what that's going to look like, right? Yes. Rain-drenched neon streets, some Mount Fuji stuff. I get what this is likely to look like.
There's also cars.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Right.
I love how he manages to talk about Horizon without mentioning the cars. That is the most Hogue thing.
I wanted to remind him that the game will probably have cars. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it yet.
Vehicles,
I play Horizon for the radio stations and the locales, Ains.
The leak slide for it did say over 500 cars, which sounds about right. I think that's obviously less than 5, but 5 they've added to for years now. So I would presume you're going to get the same sort of thing with just like weekly events and monthly releases and additions. So they've kind of got that nailed with Horizon. So
no, I think whatever's new in Horizon will be exciting.
Yes, I agree, Hogue. And what'd you say, Travis?
Quick message for Playground Games, if I could.
Sure.
Playground Games, first of all, thanks for watching. Big fan. I'm glad that you guys have been following the Bitcast. Now is your time to release your second Fast and Furious DLC because we're in Japan.
Okay,
Tokyo
we're done with
Drift,
this message.
guys. You can do it. It's time to return to the glory.
He's gonna get a monkey's paw wish. There's gonna be a Fast and Furious DLC, but for Fable.
I mean, look, I'll take that as well. That'd be sick.
It just got Vin Diesel sitting on a throne.
Sure. Why not? That's where he belongs. Goated. That's where the man belongs. Give the man a crown. Give the man a crown.
That's scary. Couple other things we know are coming this year. Like I said, these are not developed by Xbox, but partnered with Xbox. So Echo Generation 2, that's by Coco. Is it Coco Cucumber? That that was one of those smaller indie games that people liked, and then replaced is a very anticipated one that's coming March 12th. We finally have the release date for that as well. So, and that's partnered with Xbox. There are some major expansions that are expected. We don't know about these, but Outer Worlds 2 has 2 expansions coming. The first is expected this year, so we'll see what that shapes up to be. Also, we've known that Bethesda has been working on a major overhaul of Starfield for a while now. So they're just tentatively saying Starfield 2.0, which is presumably releasing this year, along with what I would also presume is a PlayStation 5 release of Starfield. So we'll see what happens there. Doom: The Dark Ages, I believe, is also expected.
Starfield's not on PlayStation?
Not yet.
Whoa.
So that Starfield 2.0 I would also expect on Switch. So we'll see.
No way.
That'd be pretty cool.
How would that run on Switch? Oh, I guess there's a Switch 2 now.
Yeah, not Switch 1. Switch 2, though.
No, the Switch
ecosystem.
About the
Switch 2 briefly. My brain just was like, the Switch is not good.
Well, it was weird seeing Resident Evil Requiem like at the showcase this week, and it's just like Switch 2 right there at launch. You know what I mean? And that's taking some getting used to.
I've been playing my Switch 2 more than y'all because it can run some stuff.
Yeah,
it's competent for now.
Honestly, my main portable device for my travels has been the Rogue Ally Xbox.
Yeah.
The Switch 2 can run some stuff. I've been playing Outlaws on it. I've played some Skyrim on it.
Nice.
Skyrim.
There's a couple other big games that Xbox obviously has in the hopper too. So that people have kind of mentioned. So Gears E-Day is a huge one. I personally don't see Gears E-Day releasing this year. I think Fable is their major game for the fall. I'm guessing Gears E-Day may make it to spring or summer of next year if they don't wait all the way till fall again. I just think that game is too big with too many hands in the pot to release this year. If I'm wrong, but we'll see. The other big one that's probably my most anticipated game out of Xbox that's anything non-Gears or Halo related is Clockwork Revolution. Clockwork Revolution was shown extensively last year, but the release date at the time just said in due time. And knowing what In Exile is doing with that game and how ambitious it is, I personally don't see that game releasing this year either. So we'll see.
Which game?
Clockwork Revolution.
Oh, Clockwork.
Probably
correct.
Yeah. I mean, that game looks amazing. Like, it looks everything I want in a game of that sort. So I'm pumped for it, but I don't see it releasing this year. Luke,
In Exile slowish.
I mean, we've seen more gameplay from that game than we have from Fable, to be fair.
Yeah, up until Thursday anyway, but yes, we have.
So it could come out this year. I could see it.
But Fable, I think, is a known entity from an IP perspective. Clockwork's new. Plus, In Exile, if you don't remember, is they were a small studio when Xbox acquired them. They've grown a lot. They have a new kind of headquarter building and everything, but they've added a lot of talent there. So I think growing talent, new IP. No, I don't think so. Unless I'm forgetting.
Are they not the Path of Exile team?
In Exile is Bard's Tale and Wasteland.
Right. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of Path of Exile with In Exile. I'm getting them confused.
Yeah, I don't know. You're mixing up two vastly different things.
Two very different studios.
Yeah.
Where is In Exile located?
In Exile's in Southern California and New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Shout out to our good friend Luke over at Xbox Expansion Pass. He says Gears E-Day launches next to Xbox hardware. I don't know if it's that late, honestly. People have asked about Xbox hardware. I don't think we see new Xbox hardware in 27. I'm thinking it may get pushed to 28. My guess would be they're going to try to line up Halo with that. I could be way off, but Who knows? We'll see. And the hardware market right now for pricing is a train wreck, as everyone knows. So I'm sure that the both Xbox and PlayStation, as they map out the PS6 and next Xbox, are trying to work through what the hell that's even going to look like. So
I
Sounds
secretly
right.
hope that Gears E-Day is bad so that I can write a headline called Gears E-Day.
how dare you? That's Xbox for the most part, though. So they've got a whole bunch of other studios because they're so big now. Obviously, we're going to get some Call of Duty of some sort. There's other things that are kind of expected, but we'll see what takes shape there.
Can I ask you guys, in your hype for Xbox this year, what do you most hope they label an Xbox this year? What new devices do you hope that they proclaim are now an Xbox?
Oh, I was like, what are you asking?
Yeah.
I don't even think I have an answer to that question.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Garage door alarm panel.
I want cars. Cars would. This car is an Xbox. I could see that. Because cars
that's
have
what
games
we need.
now.
People aren't already driving bad enough and distracted enough. We need to make video games.
Come on. Driving cars is on its way out anyway. We're all going to be just chilling in the back seat soon, as it should be. So it was.
Waymo is awesome, but I'll still be driving.
I mean, you'll be driving for fun, but people still ride horses as well for fun.
Well, until they ban you from driving Ains, but we won't talk about that just yet.
Yeah, it's because of all of his DUIs.
Not Ains in particular, just mankind.
I did my time. Let's get over to Nintendo. Nintendo has a few things with release dates and a bunch of other things in flight. So we've got Mario Tennis Fever coming here in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, February 12th. The last Mario Tennis wasn't as celebrated as maybe previous entries. So this one, they're kind of really highlighting the fact that it has 38 characters, the most ever, has 30 fever rackets, and it has a whole bunch of modes and things you can do. So it seems like they're really trying to push this one to kind of bring it back to, more of the forefront and whatever the forefront is for Mario-themed sports games.
Apologies. I didn't mean to make that sound. Xbox Expansion Pass made me laugh with their chat, saying that Satya will walk on stage and proclaim that he and Copilot are Xboxes.
Hell yeah. A human can be an Xbox. Why not? Let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
Well said, Luke. That's great.
In respect of Mario Tennis Fever, it's hard for me to get too excited for a Mario sports game. I saw Nintendo put out a big, long breakdown of what's in this game. It looks fine. I will probably play it at some point. I will not be excited about playing it either before it releases or probably while I'm playing it.
Yeah, it doesn't interest me much. I'm sure it'd be fun. Like if I still have my kids were younger and we played these things kind of like together in person, I'd be excited about it. But just for me playing it, Although, does this have online? Like, can you play 1-on-1 against people online?
Yeah, I believe it does have multiplayer.
With the soccer game, yeah. So I'm assuming this will follow.
Shit! I may have to make some.
All
kids
I'm
cry.
saying is, I think these games are fun. I don't know. I'm excited. They're
a little too simple
today.
They're a little too simple to be fun and a little too complex to just turn your brain off. So it's a really annoying kind of where these games land.
Simple to be
They can be fun, but again, there's a million games that are fun. So it's like, why am I playing that specific game? Like, what's drawing me to it? Now, playing this online against people, that could be, for me, that could be fun. But if you're just like by yourself, single player, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, you should not play these games single player.
Well, that's kind of what I meant. Like, if you have people to play it with and playing like 4-party co-op or just something like that, I'm sure it'd be a blast. But just playing it
seems like a separate problem, Ains. Do you need a helping hand?
I'm gonna go online. I said I'm gonna turn this dial up. Competitive Mario Tennis coming in.
Let's touch, Ains.
You're supposed to like. What did we do? From my head.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Here we go.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. I feel better now.
Thanks. I got you.
Hogue doesn't know what to say.
Look, we're just bonding. We're skin bonding over here. All right, don't worry about it, Hogue. Mind your own business. What are you gonna say, Hogue? Damn, Jesus.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
You'll make me puke on you again. Remember that?
That's
You
just,
still have the rainbow?
Don't do that again. Just don't do that again.
It was good.
Where am I? We got Pokemon Pokopia coming March 5th, which is yes, cozy Pokemon.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't want to watch that creepy ass Ditto run around with his long arms and raise some
Human
Pokemon?
Ditto. Hell yeah,
I'm excited about this game. The family's excited about this game. I should point out right now, since we're talking about Nintendo, one thing I didn't mention is that Animal Crossing got its big update this last week.
You did, yeah.
And my family is super enthused about the quality of life adjustments, as well as the new hotel that they get to make rooms for everybody in. So if you liked Animal Crossing from 6 years ago, 3.0 is apparently a really big update. So enjoy that. I haven't gotten to play it because my girls haven't let me.
Okay.
Amazing.
That's good. I mean, it's good they keep updating it. Fantastic.
It's because you're grounded. You shouldn't have stayed out late at that party with Tyler if you wanted to play Animal Crossing.
With Tyler?
How do you come up with your random names to use these?
I don't know. It sounds like a reason someone would get grounded. You just stayed out late with Tyler after the party. You're grounded. Can't play Animal Crossing.
We got a couple games coming in spring that are just spring, so we don't have hard release dates. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream, which when I saw this video, I don't know if there's a game further removed from something I would play than this.
God, you really need to expand your horizons, Ains. That's
No, we're just talking about. No, all the games we talked about, I'll play up until this point. Well, that and Pokopia, I don't care about. But
I mean, you said you don't play RTSs anymore. You said you don't play fighting games anymore. I'm saying live a little. Live a little.
Genres.
Get outside your comfort zone.
I think that's a fair comment in most circumstances. Tamagotchi Life does seem to be the weirdest thing that is even being marketed this year.
Let's go, dude. Life's about the weird. Let's get into it.
Yes, it is.
I like weird stuff too. I don't know that this will connect with me.
You like weird stuff? I know. We just heard you talking about Lilith, dude. Get over it. Stop talking about her. We moved on. We're not even on the Xbox subject anymore. Why are you still thinking about Lilith, dude?
I mean, it's fair though.
It is fair. She's got horns.
She's a tall lady.
We all see the potential. We all see it.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is also coming this spring. This one looks, I like Yoshi. I like these games. This one looks a little, what do you call it? This seems aimed at a younger audience. This one.
The Yoshi games lean too easy to really be compelling.
Like Woolly World. What was it? Woolly?
I think that is.
World last one. Yeah.
All right. Yoshi sound contest. Ains, you go first.
No.
Hogue, your turn.
I don't think I know what Yoshi sounds like. Can you do a Captain Toad? We hear that around the house all the time.
Oh, yeah. Give me Captain Toad. That sounds fun.
It's time for adventure.
I'm so glad we got to do this. Thank you. Thank you, Hogue. Thank you.
That's getting cut.
Internet.
That is getting cut for sure.
Clip that. And anytime it's time for adventure, play it. No, I was thinking the little noise he makes, little whatever.
Well, that's Toad, but Captain Toad says it's time for adventure.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I can't do Yoshi. I don't know.
Okay.
We get Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I know we talked about that previously, so Hogue updated me that's like the core Fire Emblem team. That is the mainline entry and expected to be.
Yeah, that's the Three Houses follow-up.
Okay, so that's supposed to be
that'll be big time.
Okay, no release date, but does continue to stay on the site. It's coming this year. We've got a Rhythm Heaven Groove, which is a rhythm-focused mini game, like WarioWare-esque, I would say.
Oh yeah, dude. That looks cool.
Yeah, so I totally forgot about that one, but those types of things that have a bunch of little mini games like rhythm bass are cool. So we'll see how that one shakes out. We got Pokemon Champions, which is another Pokemon game, of course, that's in development, rumored to be 2026.
You say that with such malice in your voice. You're like,
what I say?
I heard you exasperated. You hear that, Hogue? He's like, just another Pokemon game.
He doesn't want to play with the Pokemons. It's all right.
He doesn't want to play with them, dude.
No, but I know I'm in the minority, so we'll see what this one shapes up to be. And then we also
this is the Pokemon Coliseum DNA line, right? Like this doesn't interest me.
And is made by Game Freak. So
did you call me?
We'll see. And then Splatoon Raiders, which is rumored to be coming this summer, which is a spin-off Splatoon game as well.
Speaking of Game Freak, though, wasn't on the Xbox side of things, isn't there a game that's in that Direct that is a Game Freak game?
Beast of Reincarnation. Yes.
That's right.
So we'll learn more about that Thursday. I don't really know what to expect out of that, to be honest with you. An Xbox developer Direct with Game Freak.
Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird one.
Let's see what they got.
Game Freak probably has the worst optimized games in the business.
Even outside of that, their design away from the Pokemon series is not generally much to write home about.
What was it, Pandoland, the mobile game? You guys play that?
No, I was thinking of like the Little Dragon Cafe that didn't really turn out. There was another one, but it escapes
Little
me.
Town Hero.
Maybe I'm confusing my Dragon Cafe with my Little Town Hero.
Little Town Hero, I think, is what you're talking about. Yeah, that was
sorry for the Strays Dragon Cafe. I'm sure you're fine. Yeah. There's too many games in my library.
How dare you?
Prox points out the last third-party game at a Direct was Expedition 33. So maybe Xbox sees something in Beast of Reincarnation that we'll see.
I love it. I honestly love hearing Ains say Beast of Reincarnation. I don't know what it is. Can you say it one more time?
Yeah. Beast of Reincarnation.
Oh, why are you shaking your head, dude? Don't yuck my yum. Don't yuck my yum. Look, that's my Lilith. All right. You just don't,
I was gonna say it's too different from Lilith. He's still stuck on her.
Yeah, he's still stuck on her. Yeah.
Don't make this a bit.
Mrs. Hogue, I hope you're not watching today. You might get a little jealous.
She's gonna ask me to turn on Diablo 4 so she could see this Lilith person.
Yeah. She's gonna be
Lilith cutscene comes on and Hogue just goes, "It's time for adventure."
Yeah. Time for adventure.
The only other thing on Nintendo side, which we just mentioned earlier, or Gregor's did, is the Duskbloods, which is the From game coming this year. Switch to exclusive. So it's a partnership, obviously, with From. We still really don't know what to think about this one in terms of how it's going to shape up in between, say, a Souls game or what do you call it? Night Rain, or it's like who knows what this one's going to shape up to be. So looking forward.
We know it has a multiplayer component baked into its framework, but that's
Yikes.
Exactly.
Yikes.
So, yeah. So I mean, think about what we're saying. From Software multiplayer on the Switch, like that's a sentence you don't want to put together.
I'm so scared. Yeah. I will say, Duskbloods. That is the most Dark Souls shit name I've ever heard. The Duskbloods.
Yeah,
definitely just took two like edgy words and pushed them together into a new term. It's like so From Soft.
Sounds like a Covenant you join in Bloodborne for sure.
It's funny. Absolutely. It sounds like a CW teenage girl vampire werewolf show to me.
I can
right after Vampire Chronicles. Stay tuned for the Duskbloods.
The Duskbloods.
I don't know. Bloods is too. I feel. I don't know. It is very. It's a goofy ass name. I'm excited to play this one though.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm curious.
Yeah. So that's really what's shaping up for this year in terms of first party. I don't know, mixed bag of things across the board. Some things I'm really excited for. Other things are very much wait and see. So, regardless, if you're playing on all platforms, you've got a lot of things to look forward to, as we always say. So, it's good stuff. I got a super chat from Machine XP here.
Machine-XP, $2 super chat. When we're all Xboxes, we all win. That's so true. That is. Here's the thing. That is so true, and you don't hear it enough. You don't hear it enough, and I think it's because the politicians are afraid to tell us.
I knew this was the bit. I knew Travis was pretending to be on Fox or CNN or something, but I didn't know where he was going to go with it.
That's right. Yeah, no, it's the intonation really that sells it.
We're all guys. We're all win.
You're either a part of the movement or you're in the way. Okay.
Fair.
I personally, I welcome the day that I am an Xbox. I welcome it. Time for adventure.
Not bad.
Pretty good. We're still clipping Hogues. Machine, thank you for the super chat, of course. As always, we'll give a shout out. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Helps us out. Thank you very much. Tickle Google's buttons. Google likes that adventure. So, all right. So we've got what do we got here? We got Resident Evil Requiem Showcase this week. Watch pieces of this. I'm trying not to watch too much on Requiem now because I'm at the point where I'm so sold on the game. I don't want to, I want to go in dark now. So I really just kind of got the gist of the details and moved on.
Didn't watch it at all.
Yeah, so February 27th, we already know that. They showed more of Leon. The director talked more about why they are going with the split protagonist, and he specifically, which all of us have already said, but he specifically said the goal was to make Grace's portions more like Resident Evil 2 and 7, and Leon's portions more like Resident Evil 4. And so they showed some of that gameplay from both perspectives. And yeah, it's supposed to be kind of the biggest RE yet, is what they've said. So we will see how this one takes shape. But it's only 5 weeks away? Not long now.
No, it's next month. A lot of big stuff next month.
Yeah,
and towards the end of this month. Yeah, I am looking forward to this one a lot. I don't know whether this is going to come together for me. I am on the record as not loving the Resident Evil 4 action version of this series as much as I like the suspense version. I don't know whether they will be comfortable bedfellows in this game, but I'm eager to check it out. One of the most common comments I get on my channel are people complaining about when I said that I felt that this would be another Winters Saga game, which is the only thing that was kind of holding me back, and saying that no, Winters ended in 8 and it's not going to have anything to do with the Winters. I just don't see that as very likely for this game, but we will see.
Yeah, I think you and I talked about that either last week or the week before too. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, we could see it come back or have some play on the story because Village really touched on the entire arc of Resident Evil as a whole, right? It went all the way back to the very, very beginning of where this originated from the start. And then when you get to the very end of the DLC with was it Hope? I forget her name now, the girl. Rose, thank you.
Rose.
Ethan's daughter. It specifically says this is the end of the journey. Ethan's journey in the main game, Rose's journey at the end of the expansion. So, but I mean, it's Resident Evil. They got a million story beats. There's so much shit tied together that I could certainly see there being overlaps. But I think Leon looks great. Going back to Alex's comment, all the people I know who like Leon as a character are really pumped. I think they did fantastic with his design. Grace looks cool as well. And I don't know. I like both Resident Evil 2 and 4 or 7 and 8. I kind of like the whole bag. So as long as, to your point, it gels, it doesn't feel too disjointed. I think I'm really going to like it. So
I have to also hope that it doesn't, like, you guys love Leon. That's great. I don't want it to be dominated by the action parts. So we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, like I said. So if they did, tell me, but I don't think they said it's like what kind of split it is, right? Is it 50-50 split? Is it like 80-20? I don't really know what to expect going in.
Yeah, I don't think they would have said that, but I hadn't heard anything either.
Yeah. So what's your favorite Resident Evil all time?
Me? 2.
2?
2 of Veronica.
Veronica's underrated. I love Veronica. I'm still waiting for that remake. Come on, Travis. 6?
That's tough. Umbrella Chronicles. Boom.
He's just trying to pick things.
Nailed it. Pew, 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 pew,
Which one? Come on. Real answer.
I said Umbrella Chronicles. Pew, pew.
Real answer.
Pew, 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 pew. That's my final answer. Nailed it.
My answer is 2. I loved the ending of 2. I loved hunting down Billy Birkin. Creepy Billy. I love the police station. I love to see the actual city affected by all this stuff rather than just the mansion in the woods.
Okay. All right. I have replayed 2 and 4, or I played the remake of 4 for the first time, as we talked about last year, fully, and replayed 2 and kind of watched RKG. The guys I like play through those games multiple times. And I really do think 4 is probably my favorite now.
Yeah, I'm probably with you. It's either 4 or 1, actually.
Oh, I wouldn't
really
mind.
Like first game. First game's awesome.
The rumor of a full-on modern remake like we've seen with the other games for 1 has me intrigued. I'd like to see that. Because I
Only
think
if
if they
have
did the
bad
whole
voice
mansion.
acting. What a mention.
But
want that
I mean,
line
some
in
of the
there.
mechanics and stuff obviously need updated, and maybe some of the boss fights and
It's
stuff.
wow. What a mention.
Wow.
Gotta say just like that.
But I don't know. Would you prefer a remake of 1 or Veronica?
Veronica.
Veronica's
one I
gone
already
the
got
longest
remade.
without. You can play 1. You can play 1 right now. You can't really play Veronica.
Yeah, it's pretty damn dated. I still have my Veronica on Dreamcast.
Also, it's a pretty big gap in the story. Like if you try to follow the story of Resident Evil from 2 to, do you have to go to? Can you play 3 right now? Yeah.
3 is pretty much
Yeah,
parallel.
I mean 3 is just the same time as 2.
Yeah, it's parallel to
2. But Veronica is kind of an important gap, especially when you get into 4 and 5. Which I guess 5 you can't really play anymore either. You got to play it in backwards compatibility. Never going to remake that game though.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, and I don't think it's worth remaking. So I think 5 is going to die in a fire.
I had a lot of fun with 5. It's a bad
what about
game.
0? The old
fun.
GameCube one. 0.
If I were remaking 1, I'd put 0 with it.
Relic Chronicles.
That's a good idea, Hogue. Make 0 and 1 like a single package remake.
Yeah, if I was remaking 1, I'd make it Origins and I'd put 0 in with it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I could see that. All right, Capcom, I know you're watching. Listen up.
That's right. Resident Evil Origins, 0 and 1 remade
Origins.
together.
Have a talk with Playground Games. They're watching too. You guys can chat.
Veronica. Yeah, come on.
Well, Veronica, see, one of the things I think might be leading towards a Veronica remake is that even the presence of the Ashcroft family in Requiem suggests that we want to talk about some Veronica stuff. So that would be great.
Veronica's story, like almost entirely.
Oh, you know what Resident Evil game is really underrated is the
Revelations?
Yeah, Revelations and Revelations 2.
I think it's Revelations 2 that's really regarded. Is it one of
the
them?
Revelations are good.
Yeah, okay. I think they both are. But Revelations and Revelations 2, man, those are good games. And you can play them now, but they are dated. But honestly, I would love to see those made, especially 2. 2 is, I really love that game.
You can probably get Revelations 2 on your PlayStation for a couple bucks right now because it's a 60 frame rate upgrade from the portable versions.
You could. It's definitely less in desperate need than some other Resident Evil titles, but I wouldn't mind it. I would love an excuse to replay those games. Did you ever play Revelations 2, Ains?
2, I don't think I did, no.
There's a part where one player has to play as a little girl who can see the monsters, and the other, but is a little girl, doesn't have like a gun or anything. And then the other player plays as the person with the gun, and they cannot see the monsters, and you have to like have the girl like point at them and stuff. It's freaking awesome. There's some really cool stuff that they do with that game. Cool. Revelations 2 is goated.
I don't know the name here. What's that? Gmoya JP Gaming. I'm currently playing Veronica as my second playthrough since my last was 2001 on PS2. That's awesome.
Damn,
that is awesome.
And you have to play it on what? You have to play it on 360 backwards compatibility. Probably the easiest way to play that. I think you can.
Veronica.
I don't know how I would play Veronica.
Yeah,
they put it on the 360. There's a 360 version of that game, and I think it's backwards compatible. So I think that's probably the easiest way to play it. But it's hard.
It was a Dreamcast game for me.
Yeah, me too.
A hard game to play.
Which is funny because people forget the Dreamcast only has one thumbstick. So like you think about that playing that game back then, it was a huge release at the time when Dreamcast got Resident Evil. But yeah, it's crazy. And
yeah, you play it on Xbox. That's the way to play it right now.
Am I losing my mind? Wasn't it don't matter. For some reason I thought wasn't it originally made for Saturn? That's going into the history books. Like it was planned for Saturn, then it was moved to Dreamcast, and like people have unlocked the Resident Evil on Saturn. I don't know.
That sounds about right.
I do not know that, sir.
You know that a game needs a remaster when on the box. I'm looking at the box for Code Veronica for the Xbox 360. It says in big 3D bolded, letters, now in HD.
Which is probably 720p, probably. Yeah,
probably time.
Yes, Machine XP says Code Veronica is on 360 back combat. JP Gaming says playing on PS5, but it looks faded as hell. So maybe it's like you can just play the original version on your PS5 via the store or something, or they're
don't know.
Maybe
surprising.
modding. You don't have to say it out loud. It's fine.
Well, I mean, it would be the PlayStation 2 version, right? Like, there's a series of PlayStation games that just
like
have the 2 plays on title. 4, and we play 4s. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Wow, eFresh guys, I've never played any of the RE games. That's wild.
He's scared of zombies, bro.
Excited for Village to come to Game Pass soon. Yeah, I mean, catch up on Village. I mean,
it's funny because I can remember bringing Resident Evil home from the mall where we shopped for our video games back in the day and playing it and enjoying it, but thinking that this was just Alone in the Dark again, and not thinking it would be the biggest franchise that Capcom has.
That was the rumor when it first launched. Hold on, be right back.
That was a weird time to just bail on the show.
Sometimes they just leave the show. It happens.
That's good. Describe your sex life in one video game title, Hogue. I'll go first. Alone in the Dark.
It's time for adventure.
I like it. Yeah. I like it. Travis, I'm not playing that game with you.
Why not?
But yeah, I
Smash
remember
Bros. That's Hogue's. Hogue's a
I remember
Smash
bringing
Bros.
it home and thinking this is just Alone in the Dark again, which was one of my favorite games when I was a youth. But yeah, Resident Evil stood the test of time. We're looking at 9 next month. It's going to be good. I don't know whether it'll wind up in my favorites.
What years?
No.
1960s?
I got up because I still have my, you said I brought home the original Resident Evil. I still have my original PS1 big box Resident Evil.
Yeah, with the paper cover, yeah.
Yeah, in mint condition. But I actually stored a bunch of my old games away recently, so it wasn't sitting out there.
Well, good for you for spring cleaning.
Yeah, I did that a bit ago. But anyway, Requiem looks awesome. Comes out a few weeks. Pumped for it. And obviously we'll talk a lot more about it soon. Last thing to close out on, boys. Tomb Raider and God of War castings for Amazon's shows. So Lara Croft, they showed a picture played by Sophie Turner, as well as they showed the whole cast of different characters that are going to be in the show. I don't know about you guys, but the picture of Sophie Turner looks great, in my opinion. I saw a lot of positive feedback, at least in my feed, of how she looks. Looks very original Tomb Raider-ish, which
it's fun to see the original outfit and the lending glasses. And I think she does look good. I have my concerns about Sophie Turner as an actress. I haven't liked her in anything outside of Game of Thrones, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
It didn't really do it for me. I saw a photo. Granted, I looked at it for about 1 second, but I was like, I moved on.
Okay, not your thing. I know. Well, maybe this will be your thing. Kratos is being played by Ryan.
I assure you that will not be my thing.
It's a 6'5" hunk named Ryan Hurst. So he actually voiced Thor in God of War Ragnarok and is apparently a big fan of the games. He was in Sons of Anarchy and I think Walking Dead, if I remember correctly. But he's a big dude. He's obviously kind of that structure you would want to see out of a guy playing Kratos. And I don't know about his acting chops. I don't know how well you have to act to play Kratos anyway, depending on how the script is written. So we'll see.
You just have to say boy in different intonations a lot.
Boy. I do not know.
So, I mean, I'll give Amazon this, right?
Deer. That's it. You just got to get the lines.
They seem to be putting at least good resources behind these shows. Fallout, we've said our piece about how well done Fallout was. So who knows? I'll give them credit to this point, and we'll see how these shake out.
I think some of these projects have turned out pretty well. I like Fallout. I like Twisted Metal. The problem is a lot of them have not turned out so well. And not just in video games, right? There's plenty of Amazon shows that are not very good depictions of what they're trying to depict, whether it's Lord of the Rings, Wheel of Time. So my hope is that these are good. The Rings of Power is good. Is that what you're...
Rings of Power is good.
You're going to plant your flag in Rings of Power?
Yep. I don't understand why anybody doesn't like that show. I think people are crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you with that one, Travis. I'm not going to justify that with a response.
Your response means nothing to me. As does
it's fine.
It wouldn't mean anything. You could say it. You could not say it. It would be it has the same amount of impact on me.
Okay. Well, then we can continue on then.
Cool. Let's do it.
I don't think everything that Amazon has made has turned out. I don't think that any of the streamers has made has always turned out, but I do like some of these. So if I had to guess, Lara Croft is the easier one to make into a TV show, and that's the one that's more likely to succeed.
For sure. Sigourney Weaver's in that too. I forget the character she plays, but that's a pretty big name. And there's some other well-known actors and actresses in the Tomb Raider casting. I don't know if we've seen anything else out of God of War yet, but it's going to be interesting to see how that one shakes out. So anyway, boys, let's go ahead and start wrapping this show up. What's up, Joe? Shout out to PS Trophy Room over there. Next week we have we'll see. As Travis said, you're going to try and get to the cooking piece. We'll get that out. Reminder that in 3 days, which is crazy to say, that the closing game from the Game Awards, High Guard, releases as a free-to-play title.
How long? How soon?
Isn't it the 21st, or do I have my date wrong?
I think you have your date wrong. I
Oh,
hope
shit.
you do. You either have your date wrong, or I'm making some big mistakes in my life.
How about both?
That's true. Could be both. Could be both.
26. I'm sorry. 26.
Okay,
So
cool.
it releases
Cool.
the Monday after our next show. So
You gave Travis 5 days of his life back.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. So kind of weird that one's so close. And I don't know.
I'm wondering why you chose the 21st as the day you thought it was coming out.
I have no idea. I really don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, just a heads up on the SG side of the house. We have Don had been playing Where Winds Meet, the game that kind of launched tens of millions of players last month. So he's put like 60, 70 hours in that game, wrote up some impressions. You can find those on the site. And we've got some stuff going on with our Fantasy Critic, like we said, with the community can get involved in. So stop by our Discord and join up there. And other than that, I'll pass it over to Mr. Hogue.
Yes, well, Mr. Hogue doesn't have anything to announce of any interest to anyone. I've been practicing law and otherwise doing things outside the public eye. I don't have any videos to sell. I don't have any written word articles to tell you about, but I'm looking forward to some good games coming out. Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out on my Switch this week for a very reasonable $40, so I'm excited about that. I can anticipate, Ains, that Season Gaming is not going to be reviewing Trails Beyond the Horizon. Is that, you don't have anybody in position that's on game 13 of the Trails series?
Don is playing it, but he's not reviewing it.
Don is playing Beyond the Horizon?
He's playing the newest Trails game, which I think is that one, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah,
I just didn't know.
yeah.
I didn't know he was caught up.
I'm pretty sure he can correct me.
You don't
if
have
I'm
to
wrong,
be caught up to play the Trails games.
Pretty sure.
Nope, you don't have to. You can
Yeah,
decide what to
point.
do with your own life. But I don't recommend jumping into Beyond the Horizon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's reviewing that. We will have a review, like I said, of Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined, right? Which comes out next week or week and a half.
No.
February.
Yes, February 5th, I believe, is DQ7.
God damn, I'm all mixed up on my date. Sorry about that. So a couple weeks on that one yet, but yeah. So okay.
But no, that's it.
All right, fair enough. Travis, what you got, man?
I've got some stuff coming out soon.
Of an indeterminate topic and timing. Love
That's
it.
right. Who knows what it'll be? Could be anything. Could be my debut album.
It's Travis short
We
stories.
don't know. Yeah, we don't know what I'm doing. We don't know what I'm up to.
Debut album.
Who knows? Starting a new. You'll be
Him and
surprised
I
what
Am
genre
Speed.
the album's from too. You'll be very surprised. No, I've got some stuff coming, and in the meantime, you can watch me here on Bitcast, and you can watch me stream Blood on the Clock Tower. Those are the things I'm available to say right now. But
Fair
trust
enough.
me, guys. Trust me. I'm busy, and I'm very excited to talk about things at a later date. Not today. Probably not tomorrow.
Something to look forward to, everybody.
All right, boys. Audience, thank you as always for the support and the generosity, as we always say. Enjoy your week of gaming, of course, and we will see you with episode 370 next week. Until then.